Pumpkins, pumpkins, pumpkin donuts, pumpkin drinks, pumpkin pies, pumpkin fingers, pumpkin toes. Today we're going to draw a pumpkin latte and it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to draw it right now.
Here we go! Wonder friends, wonder friends, wonder friends. It's time for Wonder Friends Show! Yeah!
All right, Wonder Friends, let's have some fun here drawing this pumpkin latte. We're going to start with our page sideways. I'm going to draw with this big Sharpie because I really like the way that they look. You can draw with a crayon or marker, anything. Have some fun with it. We're going to start sideways before we get started. Remember, you're going to draw different than me, and that's exactly the point. You're going to draw just like you. If you feel like you've made a mistake and you need to start over, just pause the video, grab a new piece of paper, start over. Nobody will know. All right, so we're going to start with our character here. Make sure we want to leave a little space here. So we're going to start a little bit on this side. And what we're going to do is we're just going to draw a C. And we're going to draw a backward C back the other way. We're going to start with our page on the side here. Make sure you keep everything on this side of the page, because we're going to put something over here, and we're going to start on this side with a C shape just like this. And we're going to do a backwards one just like that. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to draw a line kind of towards the bottom. We're going to draw, and when you almost get to the middle, just put a V in it and connect it across. Now on this side, the middle side of that backwards C you did, I want you to put a C on that side. This tiny one, and then we're going to draw a line that goes across there, cuts across there, just like that. So now I know it doesn't make any sense right now, but it will, I promise. And in this middle part, I want you just to put this little triangle shape, just like so. Now the C that you made, what that is that's going to be like a hole in a jacket, okay? So if you think about when you wear a jacket, your arm comes out of there. We're gonna do the same thing here. We're just gonna draw a line down, and I want you to keep this very simple. Just draw a circle and fill it in and just put some sticks out there. Just like some stick figure hands, really, really easy. And on each side of there, I want you to draw 2 up and down lines, or the number 11 on each side. Right in the middle of that, draw a line across, and I want to put some boots on here. And those are just going to basically be like little candy canes that go across, right? So it's like a candy cane kind of coming across here and connecting there, just like that. Easy peasy. All right, guys. So then what we're going to do is we're going to use this line that we made to build all of the other parts around, and we're going to draw 2 circles here for some eyes. Okay, now I want you to have some fun here and put any kind of smile that you want on this pumpkin, for this pumpkin latte. And you can kind of do a line just like this. If you want to draw one with the mouth open, you can do that too. I'm going to draw a little U off of it, like the tongue is hanging out, just like so. Have some fun with it. And I'm going to draw a little line like that. That shows me that the end of the smile is there. Now, one of the things that we've maybe talked about before, maybe you've heard before, is that the eyes can really show the direction we're going to look. So we want everything to be looking this way. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our character looking that way. And why we do that is so somebody looking at your picture, they know which direction we want you to look because the character is looking that way. And in this, so you're going to draw this line through here. We're going to, remember we got our line here. This is where we know the arms are going to come from. We want to draw one line out just like that. And on this side, we're going to draw shape just like that. Close it, draw one on the top, and little things like this, and close that. All right, and then right in the middle, we're going to put a circle, just like this. Now, stick fingers, boom. All those are just little, they're just lines. Really easy, right? It's a great way to show the character is going to be looking that way. Now, here's a little trick for you. If the eyeballs are off a little bit and you feel like they're not looking, you can enlarge them a little bit. You can make them just like, if you want to make them a little bit bigger, and you can kind of correct by just making those like a little bigger, stuff like that. It's a great way to kind of get around if you weren't, your eyes aren't looking the right way on your characters. And I want to put some eyebrows up here. We're gonna put those up high because this character is excited for this pumpkin latte. And I'm gonna switch over to this thinner marker so it's a little easier to see. Now, if you know, like pumpkin lattes are hot, right? It is, you know, fall kind of drink, so warm weather. So we'd have some steam, and those are just some squiggly lines coming off. Now, if you overlap them, right, like that, like kind of snake them, it shows like a smoky kind of look to it. And then also because it is a pumpkin, don't forget that we have these little like lines that kind of divide. Like if you look at a pumpkin, they have these like little lines on there. It's a great way to do that. Now what we're going to do is we have this, like, it's a vest is what this thing is that we made here, right? We put a little vest on here. If you want to put some buttons on there, you can. If you want to put a design on it, you can. I'm just going to put some like little up and down lines and then little checker, because you know sometimes the vest have like those little checkered lines. So design any kind of like thing that you want to do on there. And those are just some like boots that are on our pumpkin's feet. So it's a lot of fun to have. This is kind of funny. This is goofy. All right, and we're gonna draw a line. You know you're having a good time when the thing that you draw makes you laugh because it's so goofy. Like pumpkin latte. I don't know if you guys thought that we would actually be drawing a cup of coffee or if we would be doing something like this. This is the fun part of using your imagination, having a lot of fun with it. I'm gonna put some hearts on here because I mean, it is, you know, it is kind of funny that the pumpkin latte would be drinking itself. That's what's also kind of funny about it. So there's really a lot of humor that you can have with these things. Just be goofy and weird and embrace all of those things. That's what's really cool. We're gonna fast forward the video so you don't have to watch me color. But here's the thing. If you want to color yours just like mine, at the end of the fast forward, just pause the video and you can color just like me. This is a great time if you need to grab any crayons or markers or something to color. Now's a great time. So we're gonna fast forward that video for you right now. All right, guys, as we start to wrap up here, any other details that you want to add in, you can add in as you finish coloring. If you want to put some, any like eyelashes or extra details on the jacket, all of those things just add to your finished drawing to make them look, you know, make it look like a finished illustration, but really it's not necessary. You can kind of leave any of those things out that you want. These extra little details just kind of add extra little elements to it, but they're not necessary. I just like to do them because sometimes I get wrapped up in drawing these things where they're a lot of fun and I kind of get lost in them. And that's kind of what happened here. This was a lot of fun to make this character. I hope you had a lot of fun doing this character as well. And just remember, the last thing we need to do is you need to sign your name on this so everybody knows who made this awesome piece of art. Hey guys. Hope you had a lot of fun drawing this pumpkin latte with me. Did you have a good time making something that it wasn't what we thought it was going to be? Maybe when you saw that we were going to draw a pumpkin latte, you thought we were going to draw a cup of coffee, but we didn't. We drew a pumpkin holding a coffee. Now, you could do that same sort of thing. You can make up all kinds of different ways to take a character, create a whole reason around it, all that stuff like that. Have some fun. Does it matter that the pumpkin is drinking a pumpkin latte? No, it doesn't. It's about just having some fun with it, using humor to create something that you may not have thought you could. because you tried, right? What other things could you combine today to make together to create something new? That's the fun part about being creative. That's the fun part about being you, is that nobody knows what you can create until you try. That's the cool part. All right, guys, speaking of trying, if you like this video, make sure you check out the next videos coming up, where I'm going to teach you how to draw something that you may not know that you can, but if you just try a little, you might learn a lot. Besides, drawing is fun! Hey Wonder Friends, I would love to see the art you create and feature it on one of my videos. With the help of an adult, take a photo of your finished art and post it on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter. Don't forget to tag me so I can find it. Hey, are you looking for a signed copy of one of my books? Check out my website, wondervillestudios.com, for books, t-shirts, mugs, and more. I also do loads of school visits and would love to hear from you about scheduling a visit. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and check out all the other fun drawing lessons. Until I see you, be the weird you want to see in the world. See ya!